Hey guys, today we are talking about stuff that you can do when you are forced to stay inside or everything is closed. So, as you probably have noticed, if you haven't lived under a rock for the past few weeks, we have a virus called Corona or COVID 19, which is running around the world, making everyone's lives miserable. And because of this virus, a lot of people are forced to stay inside even because they are quarantined, because they are too sick to go out of their house, because their work is closed, because everything that you can possibly do is closed. And that is why we have a little list today of things that you can do when you can't or won't, or there's nothing else to do but stay inside your house. So I have a list of 11 things because it's quite a random number, but we are going to go down that list. Hopefully you will get some better or some ideas that you can use. If not, if you have better ideas, leave them in the comments. There are never going to be enough ideas of things that you can do inside because we don't know how long this will last. Personally, I'm from Norway, and as of today, which is the 14th of March, our everything is closed. All fun activities are closed. All sports are shut down, movie theaters are closed, bowlings are closed, everything basically is closed apart from stores and some workplaces and pharmacies, which means that basically everything else is down. So you can't do anything fun outside. If you are healthy enough, if you're not quarantined, you can go for a walk or something outside, but that's basically it. So first of all, I know some of these things are super basic, but sometimes you forget the super basic things, so I figured they would be worth mentioning anyway. And rule number one always of what to do in a situation like this is to listen to your government. If your government tells you to stay inside, stay inside. That is like rule numero uno. Do it. They are doing it for the best of everyone. I know it sucks when everything is closed, you can't go to the gym, you can't do anything, but you need to stay inside if you are told to do so. If you are quarantined, stay inside for your sake, for everyone else's sake. Just do it. And then, for the things that you can actually do when you are forced to stay inside. Number one, spring clean your apartment, your house, your building, your kitchen, your makeup collection, your makeup brushes, whatever it may be. Give it a good deep clean. If you have a bigger place, that might take you an entire day, and that will be an entire day that you do something productive and that you will not have to be bored all day. So for me, I have vacation starting next week, and like I mentioned, everything is closed, so I can't really do anything. So I'll probably do a deep spring clean of my place. I will wash all of the couch covers, the cushion covers. I'll deep clean the floors, the kitchen. I'll wash all my makeup brushes and all of that stuff. It takes a while, and I personally don't like cleaning very much, but you have to do it sometimes, and what better time to do it than now? Also, spring cleaning will get rid of all of the viruses and bacteria that are hiding around in your apartment that you might not think about. It's always a good idea. Number two, you can declutter your stuff. You can declutter your makeup collection if you have a lot of makeup. You can declutter your your wardrobe if you have a lot of clothes. You can declutter your food if you have a lot of food. Maybe something is gone bad, maybe something is expired, whatever it is, your shoes, your art, your pictures, your Facebook friend list. Declutter it. If it needs decluttering, declutter it. Number three is you can learn a new skill. You can learn to sew by hand or by machine. You can learn to knit. You can learn to paint. You can try drawing. There are a ton of excellent tutorials online. You can use YouTube for free stuff. You can use Skillshare. You can use Udemy, I think, is another site. There are tons of different sites, both free and paid for, that you can use to get or pick up new skills. You can learn to pick up a new profession. You can learn to get a marketing or maybe not a degree, but marketing skills. I don't know, Shopify store, something like that. There's a lot of things that you can learn online. If you want to learn, internet is the place to do so. Number 4, if you have a skill that you are not good enough at as it is, you can brush up on it. If you want to be better at makeup, you can start doing your makeup, watch some makeup tutorials, try to do what they're doing, figure out what you're doing wrong, and just try it over and over and over again, and you will have a mean cut crease by the time this is over. If you want to do something with your time that is productive, brush up on it. Do you want to learn how to cut hair? Do you want to learn how to do a winged eyeliner? Do you want to learn how to do a cut crease? Any of those stuff, there are great tutorials, especially on YouTube, that you can follow to make that happen. And you have all the time in the world, basically, to learn to do it. Number 5 is Skype or Teams or whatever platform you might use. Dates with friends and family. You might not want to be around them because of this, because you never know if you have caught corona. So have Skype dates. You can have it really nice, have your laptop in front of you, have some food you can both do, have some wine or a drink, and have a date with each other. You don't have to be face to face. Number 6, which might be more for people like me with like different colored hair, you can do your hair. You can cut your hair, you can color your hair, you can practice different hairstyles, cut bangs, do a crazy color, whatever it may be. I have a plan for my hair if I end up being too bored while I am at home during my vacation. I have a plan of what I can do with my hair without changing this color or all of it too much. There's a lot of different ways to do it, and playing with your hair is always fun. At least for me, it's always a good time, and time always goes by so fast. So your hair is something that is fun to play with. If you wanted to try a side cut, wanted to try an undercut, wanted to try a different crazy color, now might be the time to do it. Number 7 is to organize your stuff. That can be your books or your bookshelves, your DVDs, your clothes or your shoes, again, or your makeup. I had a while back, I went through all of my makeup, sorted them into some new drawers. If you want your books to be by color or by author or by genre or by alphabetically, whatever it may be, if you want to do it, you have time now, you can do it. We want to go through our DVDs and sort everything out, get them by genre probably. All of our Marvels and DC comics and all of our chick flicks and stuff like that, get them all organized so that we know we're in the, well, we have a bookshelf for our DVDs. We're going to look when we want to watch something. Number 8, and I know for some people this is just not even something that they are excited about. For me it is. You can take the time to start to learn a new language. And again, there are several different ways you can do this. There's an app which is called Duolingo, which is a free app. You can't pay for it, I think, but the free app also works pretty well. They have several different free languages on there. I have Spanish on there. I know they also have Norwegian. They have English if that is not your first language or if you don't speak it pretty well as it is. They also have like made up languages like Elvish from Lord of the Rings is a language that you can learn on there. Plenty of possibilities if you want to learn something new, and if you think that stuff is fun. I know languages are not for everyone, but personally I love languages, and that might be for you. Number 9 is working out at home in some capacity. There are a ton of different YouTube videos with workouts that you can do at home. Some of them are really short, like the length of a song, and some of them are like an hour, maybe probably even more if you are looking for it. And also some gym memberships in Norway, like mine, have posted workouts that you can do at home on their website because they are closed, so that you can still get some exercise in even though you might be stuck at home all day. Be creative, even if it's just putting on some music, dancing around your apartment. Make the best of it, get some moving in, get some exercise in. Number 10 is basic, very, very basic, but you can read a book or watch a movie, catch up on a magazine, catch up on your show, binge watch that series you've been wanting to watch forever, whatever it may be. Now is the time. Again, like I said probably like 10 times during this video, there are a ton of different things that you can do now that you down prioritize because you are busy in your regular life, which you might not be at the moment. And then the last one is number 11, which is a more creative thing. You can start your own, insert blank, start your own YouTube channel, your own podcast. You want to start your own business, you want to start your own I don't know, your own Shopify store, your own drop shipping business, whatever it may be. If you have time now, you can take that time to be productive and start something new for yourself. If you're like me and you do want to eventually be your own boss, you can take the weeks or months or days, however long you have, to start growing into that thing. Even if that's just signing up for a site like Upwork or Freelancer or Fiverr, or I don't know, People Per Hour. There are lots of these sites where people will hire freelancers. Personally, I do work on Upwork pretty regularly, and I do make like probably $300 every month extra just from Upwork. You can set your own hourly rate, so if you want to be really cheap just to get work done, you can do that. If you want to be higher up because you just need the money, you can do that as well. Whatever it is that you want to start doing that you haven't previously done, you can do it now. Those were the 11 things that I have written up in my book, and please keep in mind this is not a video like bashing. I know people have bigger troubles right now than being bored at Corona. We all are bored, and we're all tired of listening to the news chat on about it forever and ever and ever and ever. And at least for me, I'm a person who always wants to do something. Just being stuck like indoors all day without being able to do anything is literally killing me slowly. So I need to do something with my time to make it a little bit more productive. As for the last point, I have a YouTube channel, as you probably know. I am working on starting my business. I am earning money on YouTube every month. I am earning money on Upwork every month. I am doing some customer service work. I'm doing transcribing and also translations on Upwork. Translations probably isn't the easiest if you don't already know a second language. For me, Norwegian is my first language and English is my second language. So me being able to translate is pretty easy because I do speak good English. Transcribing you can do if you only know one language, because you basically have an audio file and you're writing down what the people are saying. If you have a good ear and if you are good at recognizing different people's voices, transcribing might be something that you want to look into, and you can find it in like all of the different languages in the world basically. I have had transcribing gigs in Norwegian on Upwork because there are Norwegian employers also on there that need help in my specific language, which is good for me because it is a smaller niche because the language is very specific. There's like 5-6 million people in the world speaking Norwegian, and probably not all of those are interested in doing work like that. So we're a pretty small niche with that language in a global scale. That helps me because I can have higher rates because of the specificity of the language that I'm speaking. If you speak Spanish or Chinese or Russian or something that more people speak, it probably will be a harder game for you and you might not get as good of rates, but you will get into it. And honestly, you can't fake it till you make it. I got my first transcribing gig saying that I knew how to transcribe. I've never done it before, and I didn't know the program that you use to transcribe. She asked what I used. I said I used this one, which I just Googled. She said, okay, but I need you to do this one. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But it will take me a little bit longer because I have to learn a new program, which I did. And it was fine. She hired me twice right after each other. I was offered a third. I had to turn it down because I didn't have time enough to do it. But you can't literally fake it till you make it as long as your grammar and stuff is good enough. But I will stop my rant right now. It is 9:30 p.m. on a Saturday night, and I'm going to finish my drink, sit down, watch some TV, maybe read a little, and tomorrow I can have some time editing this video because the coffee shops are closed, so I'm gonna have to make some coffee at home. If there are any videos that you want me to do, please leave a comment down below, and like I said at the beginning of the video, leave any comments down below if you have some good suggestions for people to do when they are at home and bored and needs something to do. If you liked the video, please give it a big like, leave any comments down below, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!